tremendous. Random enemy density. Tremendous. Huzzah!
Lo, the latest receiver
says
of his
lo.
grace.
They said law.
Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly. And so does Aureus' wisdom guide my hand in the bestowment of this subsequent boon. Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders. Prove yourself worthy of this gift. Seek me in the bowels of the bridge. Our work is of the greatest import.
Okay. You bitch. Yo, daddy. Hell. Those are all the creatures, pilots, and paladins. Actually, wait, hold on. What does it? 1 second. 'Cause I don't actually instead. Fuck. That actually looks... Never mind, I think that's the judge's Empyrean. Yeah. Alright. Give me your shit, bitch. Give me your shit, bitch. Yeah, I forgot I can kick. Bone marrow, rotten flesh. Hiccuping. So this would be... Actually, I don't know. Probably the first beast, maybe. I don't know. I don't care about that. I do. Scalp. Scalp. I don't think I remember ever getting a scalp. What's up, bitch? That's a little odd looking. Oh, okay. Those mutilated, killed by their powerful plagues of rage eruption. To finds only beauty in the dexterous and elegant dancing of his graces. Rarely seen outside their realm of origin. Does it say the same thing? Yeah, it does. Then in wrinkles. Huzzah. Hello. Oh. Oh, you don't work. That's fucking great. Wonder if that says anything. Cleanse the 5 beacons. Fearless explorer. Travel across the lands and you should never emerge from the kingdom. Eat his ass.
Give me that lamp.
Motherfucker got 3 heads. Try as you might. Twink. Oh, that's a failure.
Give me that lamp.
Lucky. Lucky.
Give me that lamp.
Wow, bitch. umbrella curse. I did not mean to do that. I should rest. Running. Give me your shit. Sorry, wait, hold on. Is that his hand? I didn't know he cut off his hand too. That's a little odd that I can do that. I'll have to go look. I didn't know his hand was also cleaved off. Shit. Hello.
I always wondered if there were others.
Yes.
You're probably thinking that lamp's just a tool to be used as you see fit.
Yes.
Take it lightly, and you'll find it's the other way around.
Yes.
Mark my words.
Yes.
I don't know who you are, and I don't care.
Yes.
But since it seems Adir has you marked, making you a bigger threat to the Rogar serves us both. I've defied the wills of gods and kings. If you know any kind of freedom, you'll do the same.
Yes.
I've defied the... If you
Okay.
know any...
That's crazy.
Sentinel! To the crypt! Fall back! Fall back!
No! Wait! Where are you going? Help us!
Responding. Text messages. Saturday. Okay, I thought that shit was like beating for a moment. Still kind of confounds me a little bit. I don't know why I'm streaming, honestly. Oh, yeah, so my girlfriend. See. The eyes of Umbral. D&D shit. Letters over there. Big ass fucking knight right there. Almost looks like. Where is it? Where is it? That. But umbrified. As a slayer, was infected. Corruption blows assurance. Its righteousness as the assurance of which person less convinced as the time passed. And horses mounted. Bitch. I don't think I've ever. Hey, Harkin.
You carry the lamp long enough, and you'll see history repeat, over and over. If you don't want to keep retreading the same ground yourself should you fall, make use of this.
So, a little bit of explanation. The left side of his arm is like that because he had a contraption kind of attached with that left arm. In the 2014 Lords of the Fallen game, he picked up a weird contraption that only worked off of hatred and rage, and let you use that hatred and rage turn into like magic projectiles. And I'm guessing it ate away at his arm, which is now why it's like that. My theory is that that weapon was like one of the earliest things, one of the earliest Umbral items around. If that makes any sense. But it looked like a dragon's head and all that shit, and it was kind of like white, and it had the same kind of aesthetic that Umbral has. Like if you look around, I'm trying to find a good like idea of what I mean. But it had a dragon's head. It was kind of white and blue, and it looked like Umbral. My guess is it ate away at his hand or some shit like that. We don't get a lot of lore about what happened between the games for Harkin. Walking down the street. Pretty certain before the events of the game, a battle between Dark Crusaders, the Hallowed Sentinels, and Adir's demonic forces ensued, which is why, you know, you see a bunch of dead around. You see dead fire or infernal giants, like this one, the one a little bit over there. Where's this motherfucker's face? Right there. You see giants like this. That's an arm. That was an arm. I didn't know that was an arm. Oh, those are the Hand of God mountains. I think those... So, those appeared after Dir was banished. And it's said through countless sources that the Hand of God mountains would, like, grow over time, and it's basically a Dir's wrath or rage spanning dimensions or realms. So that happens, and a bunch of cultists kind of chill in the palm, and then they're hunted down by Judge Cleric.
O holy Aureus, by your radiance grant me the strength to continue to endure these dark days, to lay bare the path to salvation for my wayward brothers and sisters, so we may walk it together and to strike down all those who would see our will defied. Even as our suffering continued, I honored my pledge of patience to the exactor. And yet you now appear before me, a stranger, bearing what was not yours to receive. A betrayal made flesh, and one I cannot brook.
I absolutely love Pieta. Now I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious that she's big as fuck as a boss. And then smaller as an NPC. I'm gonna kill her, but the Umbral parasite in her revives her.
Brothers and sisters, you honor us and all who came before you with your sacrifices. While I wish they were unnecessary, my wishes will not ease your suffering, but I pray my sorcery does.
Radiant healing spell. I thought she fucking killed them. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought they fucking killed her. So yeah, Pieta has like a piece of like she's the combination between Umbral and Axial. Axial being, you know, this realm. Which is why she was reborn. But it gave her a sense of clarity. She's like, oh yeah, you're the guy. You're our guy. You're my guy. I love Pieta.
Welcome, Dark Crusader.
I didn't realize he had a red glove. bitch.
I had no doubt in my assessment of you, as one worthy of the monumental task which lies before us, Crusader. My name is Dunmire, and I am an exactor of the Dark Crusaders, the holy order of which you are now an honored member. The Church of Orien Radiance has assigned to me the duty of purging Mornstead of its Rogar blight, and ensuring the ancient tyrant Adir knows no liberation from his enduring imprisonment. While the schism between the Church and Judge Cleric is of long standing, she and her hallowed sentinels, now perverted, did at least construct Mornstead's radiant beacons, which have prevented Adir's return for centuries. But now, they stand corrupted and on the verge of collapse. It is to these 5 beacons you must turn your eye. Use the Umbral lamp to cleanse them of Adir's destructive influence, and deliver salvation to a world on the brink of perdition. Rogar and Hallowed Sentinel alike will offer you no quarter, so remember, though Aureus' mercy is without limit, yours should not be. Rogar, though Aureus' mercy... You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
I believe I already have the Neophyte Dagger, the Verger Axe, and the Orient Preacher bullshit.
To strive in darkness, in light we
Oh, let's check it out. Where? There we go. Dagger would be somewhere in here. Exactor Dagger. Kingbringer. No, I could just say fuck it and get it all.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
660, okay.
By Aureus' divine will, I live again. It's a miracle. And to think I raised my sword to you, when all along you were a divine instrument sent by him to deliver my death and rebirth and bring clarity. Forgive me, Lampbearer. I'm Pietà of the Hallowed Sentinels. And as Aureus sustains me, so too will I sustain you. Whether by making manifest your potential or through my healing blood, contained within the sanguinarics you carry. Should you find any saintly quintessences, bring them to me, and they can bolster the power of my blood further still. The beacons must be cleansed, the hallowed sentinels restored, and Adir's malignancy eradicated. Through whatever is to come, fellow chosen of Aureus, we stand together in service of him. The beacons must be... and Adir's fellow chosen...
So the Exactors found himself a new instrument. As Exactors are wont to do. And given that lamp was intended for me should his paladin fall, and yet now here you are, lamp bearer. Well, it seems I was right to doubt the value of a Dark Crusader's work. I'm Stoneman, captain of the Fidelis, a group of good men and women who've made a stand against the madness which has possessed the rest of the Hallowed Sentinels. We made a vow to restore our order to its former glory, whatever the cost to ourselves. And by Judge Cleric's grace, we'll honor that vow. That heretical Umbral lamp and the Dark Crusaders are necessary evils in these dire times, as are you, it would seem. Perhaps our aims will align further. Or perhaps not. That heretical as are you.
In Radiance, judgment.
Our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
Look at you, a Dark Crusader, a lamp bearer, and a revenant to boot. Aren't you the multifaceted one? Well, we Fidelis aren't as fortunate. We tend to stay dead when we die. And Aureus knows enough of us have done just that. Anyway, like Nathaniel says, you keep looking back, you don't see the blade coming at your front. We set ourselves a task and we have to finish it. Best watch your step out there. Mornstead is a land awash in blood, both deserved and undeserved alike. Best watch your Mornstead is a...
Now I'm trying to figure out how to share. It's hard to do. Wait, what the fuck? That's crazy. That is crazy. Turn. There we go. Lords of the Fallen. There, if you are ever interested. I love you. Set.
That lamp you've got there is heresy, stranger.
Heresy.
But then, seems it's getting harder to tell what is and what ain't nowadays. Ah, strange times. But in the end, there's right and there's wrong. And that never changes. And I hope for both our sakes you know the difference.
Why is your textures being funky? Not funky. Funky. Not funky. Funky.
If in doubt, you heed the captain. He's never steered me wrong, much as he might think otherwise. If in doubt, much as he might think otherwise.
Yes, I know. Purchase. Fuck. I'm so close. Huzzah. Doggy. Mulwho.
Rogar the Aureus.
The lamp must be born until the favored child makes themselves known. Only then can the remaining carrion of creation finally return to the void. chosen bearer of the lamp, like you until her embrace. The lamp only then.
Only then. Oh, only then. Only then. Only then. Only then. Ah, fuck you. Malice thoroughly. As you contend. Starved, lying low. See you later, fucking loser. Oh, I should rest. What's up, baby mama?
Ah, that's it, isn't it? Oh, the Lamp of Immortality. And the genuine article. Not a useless, empty vessel like the one I saw that witless fool bumbling around with. I've learned a little since coming to Mornstead about that lamp and the awful mission to which it's attached. I hope you recognize that frightful burden for what it is. In truth, what's been done to you is downright cruel. Of course, some people are born into roles of tremendous responsibility. My name is Andreas of Ebb, esteemed scion of nobility, but far more than that, descendant of the great ruler Antanas himself, as proven by my family's book of lineage, for one. That's right. Through my veins flows the blood of the legendary
Antanas
hero
is bad,
who
by the
fought
way.
in the Rogar and saved the whole world, only to be betrayed and murdered by a common criminal. So you'll understand a man of my pedigree cannot simply stand idle while an unfortunate victim such as yourself remains shackled to such a grim fate. Give me the lamp, and let me shoulder your burden, friend. What say you? No? It saddens me to see you bring such agony down upon your own head. I hope you see sense and reconsider. My offer stands. After all, what man of breeding would turn away from one so clearly in need? My offer, after all.
So his ancestor was Antanas. Antanas was the emperor of mankind, or what, king of humans, or whatever the fuck, in the 2014 game. He was testing her words that I can't figure out right now. He was doing fucked up shit with them. Is that the Keystone Monastery? I wonder if, or maybe it's over there. Oh fuck, I don't know. Anyways, that looks odd. Looks odd. He was testing alchemy out on the monks and downtrodden of near the Keystone Monastery. Keystone Monastery being, a place where monks and religious people would study and figure out how to keep a deer binded and shit like that. Anyways, he would test shit out on them, and he would fuck up the divine order of things, bringing chaos, which started making a deer stir and bring out his little demons, the Rogar, and shit like that. And Antanas eventually consumed the potion that makes you, a demonic motherfucker. And he turned into a demonic motherfucker, and he killed Judge Assassin. As there are 3 judges: Judge Warrior, Judge Assassin, and Judge Cleric. You killed Judge Warrior through a DLC in the 2014 game. You're gonna kill Judge Cleric in this game, and when he pulls you aside, when Kaslo pulls you aside, he's like, "I'm more than just a descendant of one of the judges. I am a judge." Which means he's Judge Assassin. And Tennis said that he's a descendant of one of the judges. But anyways, he kills Kaslo, Judge Assassin, but not spiritually. It's kind of confusing. And so Harkin, the person you play as, the Iron Wayfarer in this game, who had that like bony hand. So Harkin, the person you played as in the first game, killed Antennis. But everyone was like, "Hey, you killed the King of Mankind. He was curing us of our evils." And they started just treating him like a monster and shit. And like he was like, "Oh, that's what it means. He was killed by a common criminal. He was killed by you."
For Pilgrim's Perch, friend. The hallowed sentinels don't welcome everyone. Not even a faithful pilgrim who's crossed countless miles of land and sea to join them. All I wanted was to serve the divine Judge Cleric, but they deemed me unworthy and chased me off. What's a poor, rejected disciple to do now, I ask you? I gave away most of what little I owned before I left Perdam, but if you've got some traveling of your own to do, then here, take this. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's been a dependable companion to me.
Perdam.
It's a harsh wind that blows in Mornstead, but a tree that doesn't bend breaks, I suppose.
Thick.
It's a harsh wind that blows in Mornstead, but a tree that doesn't bend breaks, I suppose.
Alright, see you later, man. You there, good sir. You've been chosen for divine punishment. Bitch! Stop that fluff. That was so fucking dumb. That was stupid. Holy shit, you got hops. I was not expecting that. Motherfucker got hops. Kicked. Bitch. That's kind of odd. I didn't realize it was an upper torso coming out of a hollowed skull. Umbral giants are weird. Bitch. Defucked. Defucked ring. How are you still alive? Oh, that's how. That's a skull. That's a face right there. Neat little factoid. So, the sun is an eyeball. When you're in Umbral. The sun looks more red. It's normal. And the reason the sun looks red is because a little hidden lore about Jed.
Hello, sentinels. Most blessed representatives of the Holy Judge Cleric. My soul soars to see.
Hold your tongue, pilgrim. And on your feet. You are on sacred ground. And we are yet to see whether you are deserving of that honor.
I assure you, I have dedicated my life to the teachings of Judge Cleric. My faith in her and her divine works is boundless.
Pray it is. For our immaculate lady's light will lay bare the truth. And in radiance, there is judgment.
Anyways, as I was saying, it shows red because of hidden lore, and I think of Ring, where there was a very brutalist sect of the Orien's Church that talks about the coming days where Orius's divine judgment will arrive and the sun will redden. And like that fact just kind of like disappeared or something. Or they were killed off because they're like too brutal. I forgot which one it was. Yeah, the factoid. You know, and then in lore, it said that the longer you're an Umbral, the more you lose your mind, the more dreadful it becomes. And so that's kind of in-game function was the little bar you see in the right. Once that bar comes full circle, Dread personified comes in the form of like a red Grim Reaper looking motherfucker, and starts attacking you. And that's basically you going fucking insane, because none of these entities that you see are actually real. It's all in your head. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still dead people. There's still the souls of the dead. But they're all in your head. You're just crazy or going crazy.
Divine Adir, witness this offering I make to you.
Damaro's an NPC cutting off her hand as divine sacrifice for a deer. I forgot why the mutilation of the hand is so important to Adir worshippers. But it's basically similar to how Aureus worshippers bleed themselves as part of worship. That's why you saw Pieta all like bloody and shit. Or like her armor, you saw like a good bit of those people wielding barbed weapons and barbed armor. They're bleeding themselves as part of worship. Basically a red version of those motherfuckers. Except he's beefy. Beefcakes. I'm like level 200 and fuck all. 246. And I have the hardest of times. Hello? I'm supposed to be able to come through this. There, I'm supposed to.
While the beacon should remain your most pressing task, I would have you perform another for me concurrently. Seek out and return to me the items which stand as proof of the Hallowed Sentinel's heretical deviations and practices. For only in the study of such can we hope to turn them towards the true light of Aureus. This land is overflowing with sin, so I expect this undertaking to offer you little difficulty. Also, say nothing of this to Pietà or the Fidelis captain. They are already conflicted. Troubling them further only endangers them and our mission. You serve a higher purpose to strive in dark. This land is to offer. Also, they are already conflicted.
Strive in darkness. Strive in light and darkness we walk, I think. Strive. Darkness and light we walk. Ah, fuck it. Bitches. Yeah. So those tendrils, those white and blue tendrils you see, that's what that's kind of like what I was talking about for the like dragon cannon thing I was talking about Harkin earlier. My dad speak it. Structurally sound. The Scryers of the Dawn. I have no idea what the fuck they believe in, but they used to be the country's prominent religion. Another little fact, those eyeballs that kind of you see every once in a while, they also fall over the ground. I think I said that already. What's up, Baba? Okay. That area over there is where you're supposed to get this hearing accusation, which is a bundle of things. Verdier, sorcery. It's Inferno sorcery.
When they speak to me of it, but I know what they think. That by marrying such a minor noble, I'm putting my own happiness before the good of the royal line and the welfare of Mondstadt. But they don't see in her all of the things that I do. This kingdom is my home. I will do everything I can to protect it, as I always have. As you did, Mother. But I refuse to accept that requires forsaking the woman I love. Sophicia only makes me a better man, a better king. And Mondstadt will be all the stronger with her at my side.
Bitch. That eyeball, you see it tracks, man. I don't think he's moving. I think he's fucking dead. Them rows.
The cleric's welcome comes behind the edge of a sentinel's blade, more often than not in this place. Makes me curious how you're still breathing. I suppose dangling the promise of salvation from one hand and the threat of death from the other keeps a pilgrim obedient. Ah, on second look, you're not just another deluded lamb, are you? You know, not long ago, I saw a Dark Crusader carrying that same lamp. Now it's in your hands. Again, curious. I know they'd see you rejuvenate those obscene monuments preventing a deer's return. Don't. That's a threat. But also advice. A deer rewards the faithful. There's salvation, but you won't find it in the light of the sun.
Excellent.
That lamp.
Oh.
There's salvation, but you won't.
Yeah, no, I don't care for that. Flagellates herself. Alright, I have to go to bed. Good night.